naira may be relevant if the value of the Nigeria continues to depreciate. And we need to, if the inflation continues to depreciate, if it is not checked. Because the demand, of labor is equally dependent on what is happening in the society. You remember that by the time we were contemplating 200,000, the exchange rate was at about 800, 900. As we talk today, the exchange rate is about 1,400 or even more. Now, those are the issues that determine the demand, and it is equally affecting the cost of living. And we had always said it that our demand will be based on cost of living index. You agree with me that today, even a bag of rice is going for about 60, 70,000 naira or more. A bag of even corn, locally produced corn, is about 56 or more. On and on. Foodstuff is getting out of reach. Now, are we going to get a minimum wage that will not, be enough for transportation even for 1 week? We have to factor in all these issues. And that will determine the federal government's commitment to this negotiation. It's not just that they want to give us minimum wage. The old minimum wage will be expiring by April. And ordinarily, the federal government ought to have set up the committee, 6 months before that time so that negotiation would have commenced. But up to now, the federal government didn't do it until they they inaugurated the committee, and the committee have not sat. So it appears we are going to work within 1 month or two to agree on a figure. And I doubt how those ones are going, especially when you look at the people that the federal government assembled, as members of the committee. They looked at some of the governors that are not paying even the existing minimum wage. And even they have a minister of budget, who didn't implement his minimum wage as a governor. Now, if you have these people in the government team, on the issue of minimum wage, some of us are not seeing a bright future on the work of this new minimum